can fly. I'm fine now and set freeze are only memories. I realize that I want the better things for myself. The hardest are there, they go without the reason. This is the right way to achieve happiness. My body likes to drown my mama troubles, and I feel that I can really fly. Now it's my time. I feel that I can really fly. Now it's my time. I tried to fly so many times. Look at me, say wow, oh, and I feel that I can really fly. Now it's my
Turn up the bass.
Hi guys, listen to the thing. I totally think that I should do this recording so it's a major encouragement to you guys. Today what I'm going to talk about is understanding the imperative for success. Understanding the imperative for success. We are in a very crucial time. I want you to understand that in this phase while we are building this business, we are about to move forward in a very major and significant way as never before. When this whole project and concept of LiveSmart 360 started a few months ago, way back in April 2014, we have seen with our eyes how this network began to expand and explode from person to person, developing new leaders from time to time. In that same regard, there has been a sort of momentous growth taking place in the east, in the north, in the south, and yet still we have been negotiating the various issues and challenges from time to time. But I want to commend you. I want to commend our leaders for taking time to really be focused and to really decide that indeed this is what we are involved in and this is what we are going to do. Now we are here about to conclude 2014 and a lot of things are actually right in front of us. We are about to see the Smart 360 move on a completely different level, and it's very imperative therefore in this whole process that I prepare you. Now is the time to succeed. Amidst all of the growth pains and anything that has a very planted seed to explode will experience growth pains. Part of growth is the trials of growth, growing pains, and I don't want you to become so damaged by the pains associated with growth. All this is part of the process. And the imperative to succeed is more now than ever before upon us. It means that we must be able to come to a whole new level of focus, understanding that this process we must partake in, right, because of the kind of resources that's going to be poured out in the LiveSmart world and definitely in the Caribbean region. I want you all to get ready for a complete explosion. Understanding success. We continue define success as the progressive realization of our worldwide ideal by Earl Nightingale. The progressive realization of our worldwide ideal, paraphrased by Jim Rohn as the progressive realization of our worldwide dream. There are key components about understanding success that we continually allude to, right? The word progressive suggests that this success is a progressive movement, it's a journey. I want you to take note of the fact that success is a journey, it's a progression from one stage to the next, from one level to the next. The moment you decide that you want to be successful, it means that you must decide to move. There is no success without engagement. There's no success without a decision to move from wherever you are in terms of mentalities, in terms of thoughts, in terms of consciousness, in terms of even skill, in terms of competencies. You cannot succeed where you are. You must be able to embark on a process. Right? Progression talks about a process to embark and to engage in, that you can improve and move to the next level from stage A to stage B to stage C along the whole journey. You must be prepared to move, guys. And part of really understanding success is engaging others also upon that journey. In network marketing, it's all about exposing the business and engaging others in the business so that they can duplicate what they see you doing, because you are at the same time duplicating what you have learned from your senior business partners. It's all about engaging persons in the process. So when we talk about success being a progressive realization, we talk about deciding, guys, that we are going to move. And now is the time to decide to move. Now is the time to decide to ensure that there's significant movement in your business. There must be progress, and progress suggests that you have committed to the sacrifices of becoming better at what you do, becoming better in the fundamentals. We talk about building mastery with the fundamentals, become masters of the basics. All right, once we can learn the basics, teach the basics, and master the basics, these are the fundamental components that initiate movement in your organization. Success is about progression. I want you to decide that if you want to be part of this process, and I'm quite sure, based on your dreams, based on your goals, you see it fits to really become part of this process. You can see how this works for you. Begin to decide that today you are going to engage in the necessary processes and systems that create movement for you, right? Because it is worth it. The while is worth it. The success is right there. The moment you begin to decide to engage movement, develop new competencies. If you are exposing the business perhaps 3 or 4 times per day, improve yourself with the level of skill, determination, and intent to expose the business 5 to 8 times to 10 times every single day. Begin to move to the next level, my friends. Begin to really engage yourself in mastering the basic business presentation. It's all about developing competencies. Right, learning the presentation is engaging movement. Teaching others to also learn the presentation is engaging movement. What do you do in the first 7 days? All right, planning your chocolate party, your chocolate happy hour, and engaging others still in the first 7 days and the first 14 days to do their 2 and 3 chocolate happy hours. These things engage movement. It is not enough to just register, to sign up in this business and sit still. Guys, success is right at our door, but there must be movement, there must be engagement in the basics and in the fundamentals so that you can improve and teach competencies so that others can engage movements in their context just as well. So understanding that success is about progression, it is about movement, it's about improvement, it is about development, right? And development also focuses on self-development. I want you all to really decide that you are going to improve, you are going to progress, even in your mentalities and in your attitudes and in your emotions, because when people are at the height of their enthusiasm, this business explodes, and you want to be able to always engage persons in such a way that they move at the height of their emotions. Another component of understanding success is the process of realization, and we spoke about this in our recently concluded success training seminar. that realization is the process of bringing that element from the unseen to the seen realms. We must accept first that there are two realms, definitive realms. There's the unseen realm, which is real, which is determined, which is factual. There are things in the unseen realm that control the very things that are in the seen realm. In other words, what you see, okay, with your eyes and in the physical realities around you is just 10% of the whole matter, right? Determined by 90%, which is not seen. So you cannot be able to engage success and determine the outcome of your life based on what you see or based on what other persons see. But again, being able to go beyond that and to understand the things that are not seen, right? The goals that are implanted and seeded in our hearts, guys. These things are not seen by others, but they must have a clear, convincing view and acceptance of the fact that these things exist. And you must be able to translate your success and believe your success and believe, for example, that you are a diamond. You must be able to see and accept that from now, that yes, I am a diamond. No, it is not real in the physical realm, but that doesn't mean that it does not exist. It's not real to others because they can't see it, but you must have a totally convincing internal belief that you as a diamond exists already, and in fact it does. The moment you decide to grow in this business and to understand that there is an imperative to succeed, you are a diamond, and that belief, that conviction must be inside of you, and nothing must be able to change that. No circumstance of life must be able to change that reality. No situation, no comment, or no opinion, or no philosophy outside the context of you being diamond. Nothing, absolutely nothing must be able to change that. I want you to be absolutely clear, right? Absolutely clear that your actions, your thoughts, your behaviors, your operations, everything from today must be based on that which is unseen but yet real. Right? That your very words, your speech, your language, your jargon, your movement must all be based, guys, upon that which is not seen. Because the universe moves in such a way that it connects you to the frequency of that which is not yet seen but very real. I always ask, what is the nature of your frequency? Where are you hearing? What are you hearing? What is your frequency? And if you're connected to the success frequency, people who are successful became competent and masters of bringing those things which are not seen as yet to the realm of those things being seen. And then everybody goes like, wow, I didn't know that you could be this or you could be that. Of course they didn't know, they did not see that, but you believed it. Whether it took 30 days, whether it took 30 years, the fact that you can really stick to a program that is involved and engaged in bringing that which is not seen to the realm that is seen, it means that we must learn to have belief, we must learn to have faith, the kind of unwavering faith that continues to produce the frequency and the matter and the material, regardless of what is said, regardless of your situation of life. The moment that we become affected by life, it means that we defy and we compromise the whole process that has already started in translating the unseen to the seen. We must not become, therefore, victims of the outer world, right? You must become so secure, so strong in your internal construct, right? That what takes place outside, it does not matter. What takes place outside, are they real? Of course they are real. Situations are real. People go through stuff. It's called life, right? People, they negotiate certain scenarios of life, some good, some not so good, some really bad, and some terrible. But regardless, guys, regardless of what those things are, it does not change the fact that you have started that process inside of you, not yet seen by others, not yet seen by the outer world, but so strong, so deep, so rooted inside of you that you are absolutely convinced that there's no existent reality outside your personal internal belief. And that is the kind of construct of belief that you must have, right, as an imperative to succeed. Because we're moving into a time in this LiveSmart 360. We're moving into a time in the building of this network that only those who have mastered the imperatives to succeed will really succeed. And the last component, again, about that definition of success by Earl Nightingale, and I take the moment to repeat that definition. It says that success is the progressive, and we spoke about progressive, the progressive realization, and we just spoke about the whole process of realization. So it's the progressive realization of a worthwhile dream, right? That thing which is planted inside the seed, guys, that is the dream, your goals, what you want to bring out. And if you have no clear idea as to what those dreams are, what those goals are, then tell me, or tell yourself, ask yourself, where are you then going? You must have a clear description of your dream. What do you want to do? What do you want to become? Who do you want to become like? What do you want to build? What do you want to produce? Right? Who are you in the next 2 years? Who are you in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? And answers to those questions could be on a number of different levels. Material things, right? House, car, bigger car, mansion, right? Certain amount of money in the bank, your personal bank account, the pools in the bank, whatever, material things as well as non-material things, like to become a better father, to become a better husband, to become a better provider for my family and the people that I love the most, or to establish certain foundations in the world, charities and whatever human endeavor, right, that constitutes your desire and purpose in the world. That's the dream, right? And that is important because you have been planted the seed of that dream, and the thing is, which is good, is that it is only you that carry the seed. Now, first, let's examine that fact, right? You alone carries that seed. You alone have been given the privilege of that seedling, of that dream. No one else in 6.5 billion people around the world could do what you are designed by nature to do. It means that you have a right to engage in a process to bring that dream into fruition. You have a right. It is your responsibility. It is your mandate, right? Whether to improve your personal life, because your personal life being improved will affect others, will affect first the people that you love, and then the persons and the stakeholders and the institutions that have an interest in your development. In other words, there are people that you are designed to touch. There are institutions you are designed to heal because of the fulfillment and the accomplishment of your purpose, of your dream. Now, understanding that you making a decision to push through and accomplish your dream, that's a dangerous person. That's a person that says, I am going to bring and birth something into this world. I am going to do something phenomenal. And there's nothing, because of your personal belief, because of your internal construct, right? There's nothing that must stop that, right? There's nothing that must stop that. There must nothing that must stop the decision to get out of poverty, because you cannot help people if you're in poverty. You are best helped in poverty by making yourself rich, right? You cannot help people being poor. You need to be wealthy in order to help the poor. And you help the poor by teaching them and empowering them to become wealthy themselves, right? You must become and embrace the mandate to impact others, and part of that process initially is you yourself getting out of poverty, guys. This is the dream, and what that may represent in terms of material acquisition and humanitarian projects and endeavors, guys. That's you, for you to define. Whatever that is, know this day that you must believe that it is a mandate upon you. You are compelled to operate in such a way to engage a transformatory process that brings that dream from just thought consciousness, from just seedlings, and water it so that it begins to germinate and burst forth into explosion and expressions all across your life, all across the earth, so that people can be impacted and feed from the shade that your dreams provide. Now, understanding this, you must embrace the imperative to succeed, to really engage in a process, guys, to really succeed. And this is what 360 is all about. Yes, chocolates, but more than that, it gives people the power, the opportunity to change lives. And I want you to really come back to a point, not to get so wrapped up in the festivities of the season or the festivities of your particular day, but make a decision in the midst of this time right now that you are going to succeed. Are you following me? Make a decision right now in the midst of your time that you guys, you are going to succeed beyond the greatest measure. Right now, right? There's no one, nobody, no situation must change your mind, right? That your time to succeed is now. No other time but now. Your time to succeed is now. So make that decision now to engage in movements, to begin to learn the competencies to move you from stage to stage. Go on a journey of self-exploration, understanding the seedlings of the dreams that have been placed inside of you. And LiveSmart 360 as the most ultimate financial vehicle for that process to translate into reality, empowered by a grace from above that you can succeed. And I thank you for taking the time to listen to this simple recording. There will be many more, but let's get engaged in our movements to succeed. This, my friends, is our ultimate imperative. Thank you very much. Dwayne Mark Anthony, 360 Million Network signing out. Take care, guys. Goodbye.